So we're gonna start from the trust and respect are the building blocks of human relationships, and I want to kind of start with a little story because I was speaking about it with my mom a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and so she's 65 years old at the moment, and because I was I started to date my current girlfriend, I asked my mom, "What do you think are the building blocks of a successful relationship?" And she said, if you don't have trust and respect, you can't really build any relationship. And when you think about it, yeah, so trust and respect is not only in romantic relationships. I think is a core. I think it's a core values. It's core values when it comes to building relationships in general. So because if I don't trust you, we can't build business together. If I don't trust you, I'm not going to invite you to my home to have to share food with you. If I don't respect you, we can't get into a relationship, obviously. And at the same time, if I don't really respect you or trust you, we wouldn't do this podcast as well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I actually think that you can't fully love someone if you don't trust them.
exactly,
Really. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. And yeah, so it was very interesting because when you talk with people a lot older, and especially my mom. I think at her age, she's very wise at the moment, and she lived enough to actually tell me these things that I would never really think about in the
Okay.
past. And yeah, it was really really interesting because she had her fair share of boyfriends, husbands, and hearing that from her, I think it's a very credible source to trust it.
Mm. So when it comes to sort of building trust and foundationally kind of understanding that, what does it mean to you to build that? How would you build that with someone if in a relationship, whether it be like a girlfriend or friend, or even with me, for example? How would you try and establish trust, and how would you try and do that in a way that's kind of allowing you to be? Do you feel that comes from developing the self?
I believe you have to be secure in yourself to start building the trust because you see, well, when it comes, I guess it's easier for me to talk in terms of romantic relationships. So you see a lot of these, a lot of the times now, especially in this day and age, there is this cheating culture, so to speak, that people grabbing their phones and checking their partner's phones if they cheating or not. And I think it comes from, are you secure enough to allow that person to talk with other people, and obviously have to draw boundaries, right? Like if my girlfriend talks with other men about like flirting on Insta or like on WhatsApp, yes, there has to be some sort of a boundaries to draw even before you get into a relationship. I think you have to have this conversation, what you want to allow and what you don't want to allow. But at the same time, you have to allow that person to say, if my girlfriend wants to go out with her friends in a club, yeah, why not? Like, why would I stop her from going where she wants to go with her
Mm.
friends? It's just, I feel like if you don't allow your girlfriend or a friend, whatever, or boyfriend, I don't know, go to clubbing or whatever where there is huge percentage of other men or other girls, women. Um, I don't think you should feel like, oh, she's gonna cheat on me. Just allow her to do it, and then see where it goes.